وصلي وسلم دايما.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do your eyebrows without having to pluck them. Like when you do this, you do not have to pluck them, okay? Now for my eyebrows, right? As you can see, obviously if we were allowed to pluck eyebrows, I would pluck this part out right here. See how thick that is right there? I would wax all of that up. But since we can't wax, this is my way of doing my eyebrows. This is the two things that you need for your eyebrows. Actually, I lied, not two things. You need this. You need the eyebrow spoolie thing. The Anastasia Beverly Hair Pomade. I have it in the color medium brown. And then you also need some concealer, okay? You could either use the concealer that you use for your eyes, or you could use the one that I'm using, the Pro LA Girl Pro Concealer. This thing here. This is what I use for my eyebrows. So let's get into it. First step, right? I have my mirror right here, so I'm gonna keep looking here. So you guys probably just gonna be seeing my eyebrow. So first step, you take this part right here. Obviously, you brush your eyebrow upward. Brush it upward. Mina, you okay? Brush your eyebrow out, upward or whatever. And then when you brush it upward, you see how long my hairs are? So I'm going to literally do like a straight line this way. Straight line. Mina, a straight line that way, following the shape of my eyebrow. Okay. Like that. Can you guys see how I brushed it? And then you do the same thing for the other eyebrow. But I'm obviously gonna only show you guys one eyebrow for this video, so because you don't need to see me doing both my eyebrows. So you repeat the same step on that one. So then next step, you dip your spoolie, get some product on there. And if you do too much, just wipe it up on the side here. If you did too much. And now make sure there's no like clumps or anything over there, okay? Because you're gonna need to draw a straight line, go on the bottom. But it doesn't matter if it's like, if you mess up, because you can clean it up with the concealer. So do your eyebrow like this, you know, like that. And then you're gonna draw a line. Make sure your spoolie is faced this way. The longer side is faced to the beginning of your eyebrow here, not the other way around, okay? This side right there, your thing should be faced like that, and then this way, and then draw your line that way. Look at what I'm doing. And then you do this, light strokes, okay? Lightly draw the line, lightly draw the line. Draw the line going up to the tip right here, which is right here, because it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 points of your eyebrow. So you're gonna draw from point 1 to point 2. You're gonna draw the line over there. Okay, I'm not sure you guys can see the line that I'm drawing, but I don't like my eyes thick or like dark. I like them to look really, really natural. So after you draw that line there, I'm not sure if you guys can see it. And then you're gonna take the spoolie again, the way you had it. Now you're gonna draw it down, following the shape of your eyebrow. Down this way. I'm sure you guys can see that. And then you're gonna take the other part right here, from down here, and then you're gonna connect it with here. Connect. You see that? Right? And now that you did that, now you're gonna do this upwards. If you want, you could draw a line up here as well. Lightly though, lightly. Okay, can you see that? Okay, now you're gonna do upwards, okay? Not this way, upwards. Lightly though, like you're creating some hairs. Lightly. Now I have some hair missing on my eyebrow here. I don't know what happened to me when I was younger, so I like to cover that up as much as I can. Not too much though. Upwards. Upwards. Your hairs might move out of place, but don't worry, you're gonna fix it. Upwards, 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 like that. Now I don't like them dark, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Now I'm gonna take this back again, and then I'm gonna brush the product in so it doesn't look like harsh lines are on there, like it looks natural. Brush it however you need to go. It doesn't matter which direction you go in. Just brush the product in there so that it makes the hairs darker and everything. After you finish brushing those lines out, okay, make sure you can see no lines. Okay, now you're gonna, the way you brushed it in the beginning before you started, you're gonna brush that again like that upwards, because remember your eyebrow hairs is not plucked, so you need to do this. Okay, and at the end you could gel them in place, but I don't do that. So yes, Mina, so you're gonna do that again, what you did in the beginning. See that? Okay, and now we're gonna go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer and we're gonna clean it up. Okay, kind of like the same way you drew the lines, but thing. So you squirt some out and you put it on the cap. I put it on the cap here so that I don't have to keep thinging. Now I don't use a different brush. Some people use like a different brush for their concealer, but I use the one that comes with the concealer. So now you're just gonna outline. Okay, outline your eyebrow. Oh, this is so hard for me because I don't even know. Now you see that? It don't have to be perfect because you're gonna have to keep fixing. You see that, right? Now I'm gonna go down with my concealer on my spoolie. Go down. You see that part that I wish that I could pluck out? I'm gonna put concealer over that. See that? Right there, over the hairs. See that? Now you're gonna do the same thing on the top. Okay? Basically, you're outlining the shape that you want. So now you're gonna go on top. I'm not sure if you guys can see, my hand is probably covering it, but you're gonna do that. Throw the concealer on top there. Okay. Let me move my hijab a little bit. Okay. Down this way as well. Depending on how thick you want your tip here to be. Okay, there's different shapes, so you go for the shape that you want, but this is the shape that I like. Okay, so you go down that way, so you just keep fixing until you get the shape that you want. Okay, and now we're going to blend that in with a beauty blender or a brush if you want, but I like to use this type of beauty blender right here. Sorry, there's makeup already on it, obviously. So I like to use this side of the beauty blender because of the way it's angled. So I just do it this way and I let the tip blend it out. So this is what I do right here. And it doesn't matter, I'm just gonna make sure that the concealer can't be seen, like there's no clumps of it or like patches of it. I'm gonna blend it out perfectly so that you can't really think it. And then afterwards, if there's like concealer on my eyebrow, then I'm gonna just go back with it with some of the pomade, the brow pomade. Okay, so you see that there might be some makeup on my eyebrow, so I'm gonna fix that. Just make sure the concealer is, you know, it's blended, because you don't want it, because I don't know, I don't like the concealer like being on, like, you know, some people they leave the concealer like really like out. I don't like that. So now I'm gonna go back. There's still some products left there, like you don't need to dip it back in, just go back in there, perfect your line, and put some products. Like if you made it too like thin, you could go back on top here, make like a light strokes, so to make it a bit thicker. Just go back over it, because now you see what you want. Okay, and then you brush it out again, brush it out, and then same routine again, same brushing way. Brush the hairs the way you want them. Okay. See that? Now, if you don't want it to move like at all, you could get the brow gel and you could put it on top of that and you're good to go. So this is my eyebrow. You guys see the difference between this is the one that I did and this is the one that I didn't do, and it's not plucked. Okay, I'm sure you guys can see these hairs here, right here, but you can't really see them here because of how I did it. So I hope you guys can see the difference between my eyebrows. Maybe not, but I see a difference for me. So this is the one that is done and this is the one that's not done. By done I mean like, you know, not plucked, and this is not plucked as well, but like this is done with makeup. Okay, so you see, you don't really need to pluck your eyebrows to have perfect brows. Okay, and now you're gonna see the next clip you're gonna see is me explaining why we are not allowed to pluck our eyebrows and the importance of not plucking your eyebrows. So I hope this really helps. If you only came up to this part, thank you so much for watching. And if you're gonna watch the advice, I hope you really benefit from it. Make sure you share it and let people know, because a lot of us do this and they don't know, or probably they do know but they need a reminder. So alright guys, so I know it probably look weird, but I know I told you guys that you're gonna see me back here with a full face of makeup. If you want to see how I did this makeup look here, this is my everyday makeup routine, go check the video that I have up here listed. So, and I did tell you guys the reason why I'm showing you guys how to do your eyebrows without having to pluck them is because, as you guys know, that it's not permissible for you to pluck your eyebrows. And I have some notes here that I wrote because I wanted to get this correct to the T so that it's not coming out of my own mouth. So yeah, I did my research, even though I know, but I know how to, I needed to know how to word it for you guys. And I'm not attacking nobody. I'm not like, you know, I know people that personally do this and they probably know it's wrong, but you know, sometimes just a little reminder might help and sometimes it might not. So if you do choose to stop plucking your eyebrows, if you don't, then it's up to you, but I'm just gonna let you know the ruling behind it. So the prophet said that the person who plucks their eyebrows will not even smell the Jannah. He said the person who plucks their eyebrows will not even smell Jannah. Okay, so you won't even come close to going to Jannah, not let alone smell it. Okay, so he cursed the person who literally plucks their eyebrows. So, and the ruling of that is like it's just reshaping your eyebrow. Okay, now I don't know what's the ruling on like putting makeup in shaping it, but for me I see it as taking the hair off to shape the eyebrows. Like as you can see, like my eye, like right here, is thicker on the end part, so I use the makeup to thing it, but I'm not plucking those out, even though I want to pluck it out. So I want to smell Jannah, I want to be up in there, I want that, you know. So we are going, if plucking this hair is what's gonna, like, you know, save me from not going there, I'm not gonna do it. I can live with this. So do you want just the pluck of this hair that is literally not doing anything to you, like just for the satisfaction of how people see you, or you look good, your eyebrows are this and that? You want that satisfaction more than you want the satisfaction of entering Jannah? Don't do that, boo. Think ahead. Think about the hereafter, okay? Because this life is gonna end one day, okay? Soon, no than later, because we are getting closer, okay? So I have some notes here so I was listening to this lecture. It says that you are allowed to cut it only if the hair is growing rapidly. Like there are some people that have, like, you know, crazy genes, like their hair grows so fast. Some people have like a unibrow, and some people, like, their hair grows so long that it goes all the way up here to their forehead. So you are allowed to trim the hair so it could come back to the eyebrow form, but you are not allowed to reshape the eyebrow, like cut some parts that you don't want it. You could trim it, but you can't reshape the shape, okay? So you could level the hair, like the length of the hair, but not reshape the eyebrow, if you understand what I'm saying. And this rule goes both ways. For the person that's reshaping the eyebrow for you, like if you get to the hair salon and the person is not the hair salon, whatever, wherever you go, if they're doing your eyebrows for you, it goes both ways. The person who's doing it for you and the person who's getting it done, they both get the same amount of sins. They're not gonna smell Jannah, period. Okay, that's what the Prophet said. And it goes the same way for weave. It's like the same way for weave, and I'm sure you guys know this. The person who braids the weave into your hair and you, the person who's getting it braided in, is getting the same amount of sins. Okay, that's why it's haram to get weave done and all of that. Okay, so yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Now, don't go saying like, you know, your hair gene is like that, your hair blah blah blah, just making up crazy excuses. Because as you can see that, if you haven't seen many, I mean, not even signs, you should know that you cannot trick Allah. By trying to trick Allah, you're only tricking yourself. So if you tell yourself, oh, my hair is growing this way, my eyebrow is too long, let me trim it because it's growing out of shape, blah blah blah, and you know you're lying, because God knows what you don't know about yourself. So if you know you're lying, deep down God knows. Okay, if you think you're tricking him, you're not tricking him, you're tricking yourself. So don't be over here lying, talking about your hair gene is this way, just so you go shape your eyebrows. No, God sees. Okay, God knows. So anyway, let me stop blabbing on. This is just advice. I'm not attacking anybody. Like I said, take that advice if you want it, or leave it. Just share the video just so that some other people may benefit from it. If you don't want to change your ways and want to keep plucking your eyebrows, you do that. But by you sharing it, somebody else might want to change because they want to smell Jannah. Okay, so just share the video so that other people could benefit from it if you don't want to. Okay, so anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure you let me know what you want to see more down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.
People you find can take over your life.